Hi everyone. Good morning again. So we will be starting this session. So my name is Jeevan Rego, and I'm a business development manager at Intelegain. So at Intelegain, we help businesses drive digital transformation through cloud adoption, automation, and business continuity planning. With over 25 years of experience and as a Microsoft solution partner, we specialize in Azure cloud services, including business continuity and disaster recovery. Today's topic, ensuring business continuity with Azure BCDR, is more important than ever as businesses face growing operational and cyber risk. Before we jump into the technical aspects, I'd like to briefly introduce who are we as a company and why we are uniquely positioned to help businesses like yours build resilience with Azure. Intelligent Technologies Private Limited is a global technology consulting and service company with over 2 decades of experience helping businesses embrace digital transformation. We specialize in cloud solution, custom software development, enterprise application, and IT strategy consulting. As a Microsoft solution partner, we bring deep expertise in Azure cloud services, including business continuity and disaster recovery, ensuring our clients are secure, resilient, and always on. Our focus is on delivering value through innovations, agility, and customer-centric approach, supporting startups, SMBs, and enterprise across industries. At Intelegain, we don't just provide solution, we build long-term relationship aimed at sustainable growth and technological excellence. To kick things off, I'd like to input what are the biggest security risks you face in your cloud workloads? You will see a quick poll on your screen. Please select the option that best reflects your current challenges.
Okay, so everyone, to quickly join this live survey, you can just pop open menti.com on your smartphones and use the code which is available on the screen, which is 84876097, and it would be a free text box, so you can share any concerns, any security risks that you deem fit in your organization, and hit enter so we can talk about it. I would request you to please participate in this live survey. Thank you.
So we have received few response regarding server failure, cyber attacks, IT failure, disaster recovery, again IT failure. So before moving into it, so I would like to introduce our technical consultant Rushabh, who will be taking forward this session. So Rushabh, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Jeevan, for that introduction. I think the risks which are shared by our clients are very much, aligned with the discussion which we are going to have in this particular session. So I would like to start this session, and I would At the end of our session, I would present you that how this all failures can be resolved with BCDR. So, yeah. So first, I would like to introduce BCDR. That's Introduction to Azure BCDR. Why business continuity and disaster recovery is more important now than ever. Imagine your company's system suddenly goes down due to a cyber attack, natural disaster, or hardware failures. Can your business continue to operate? BCDR is a plan and tool that keeps your system running and your data safe, even in the event of a disaster. The key points that we would be emphasizing are: first, the hourly cost. Downtime can cost thousands to million per hour. The second would be the rising threats. Threats like ransomware and data loss are increasing due to automation. Third would be the recovery time. Business continuity ensures minimum disruption and faster recovery. Can you please go to the next slide? Thank you. Sorry for the delay. Here we would be talking about two major case studies which has happened in the recent time. One of this happens with Delta Airline, which was a power outrage at Delta Atlassian hub, targeted global IT failure due to non-functional backup system. Over 2,000 flights were disrupted, resulting in approximately 150 million in cost and damaged customer trust. The breakdown exposed critical weaknesses in Delta's BCDR execution. The second outrage, months later, highlighted persistent system vulnerability, including cruise tracking failure. The second major disaster that had happened is a cyber attack. In June 2017, the ship company was attacked with NotPetya malware, which spread rapidly across its global IT network. The attack wiped out 49,000 laptops and 4,000 servers, disabling around 1,200 applications. Operations grounded to a halt, with financial losses estimated to be 250 to 300 millions. The incident exposed the need of cyber resilience, BCDR strategy, not just traditional disaster recovery. Azure BCDR offers critical capacity like network segmentation, immutable backups, and rapid recovery to mitigate such cyber threats. So now we would be talking about the four major parameters in this slide, which are cloud native advantage, cost optimization, strategy, and then implementation plan for the BCDR. So the first is cloud native advantage. So cloud native advantage give us some key benefits. First one is quick start. Setup is done via a few clicks in the Azure portal. No lengthy procedure or installation is required. Second is elastic scalability. Azure adjusts to your need. Backup, you can backup data from 1 GB or up to 10 TBs. Access from anywhere. You don't need to be in front of the system or be in the office to access the infrastructure. Admin can monitor and manage everything remotely. The second is cost optimization. So there are key difference between the on-premise BCDR and the Azure BCDR. On-premise BCDR, you need to buy and maintain servers, whereas in the Azure BCDR, Azure manage the infrastructure. You don't have to, think about spending upfront on infrastructure. You need to buy fixed capacity in on-premise, whereas in Azure, you can scale as and when required. Staff must manage hardware in the on-premise infrastructure, but in Azure, even we get the support of Azure management partners like us. Also, you can have support from the Microsoft end, and it can be managed via the portal itself. Upfront capital expenditure is required in on-premise infrastructure, whereas you can opt for pay-as-you-go services in cloud. So you pay of what only for what you utilize. The next would be the strategy part. There are the five key elements to design an architecture for a better BCDR strategy in Azure. The first is identifying critical system. What must stay running? For example, your email, your ERP, your infrastructure. Second is set recovery goals. How fast do you need thinking back online? The RTO and the RPOs. The third is using Azure tool. Use Azure Backup for file data center and Azure Site Recovery for the whole system. The fourth would be test regulations. Run test failover without impacting operations. The fifth is ensuring compliance. Azure include tools for audit, security, and data retentions. Now we will discuss the implementation part of it. The core service that are taken into consideration in the implementation is the Azure Backup and Azure Site Recovery. Azure Backup is a simple, secure, and cost-effective solution to back up your data to the Azure cloud. Let's think of Azure Backup as a cloud safety deposit vault for your file, data center, or even your entire system. If anything is lost or corrupted, you can restore it quickly and easily. Key feature of Azure Backup are no external device needed, automated backup with encryption and retention policy, support on-premise and cloud workload. Second is the Azure Site Recovery. Uh, what it does is it replicate your virtual machine or physical server to a secondary location in Azure, so they can be spook up instantly if the primary site goes down. In simple terms, it's like a SPAD infrastructure of your business. You switch it instantly if the main infrastructure fails. The key features of ASRs are real-time replication of system and application, failover and fallback automation, compliance ready and secure. Setting up the Azure Backup and Site Recovery consists of six simple steps: creating a recovery service vault, setting backup policy, ensuring site recovery, running a test failover. So now we would be going into the real scenario case study which our organization has performed. So we have done the disaster recovery. We have done it for many organizations, but this is close to our heart because it is done for an NGO. So we would be discussing about the setup of that. So basically, it is a non-government organization, and the challenges which we face in doing this particular setups are there was like the organization was based around 130 plus countries. Operations were distributed in disaster-prone areas. SSO India hold largest operation within SSO Internationals. So while performing this entire setup, we went in the process of setting up the Azure Site Recovery, which was real-time virtual machine replication to Azure using Recovery Service Vault and Azure Storage Account. The solution enable orchestrated failover, fallback, RPO, RTO compliance, and ensuring application level redundancy. Benefit include secure data transfer, encrypted in transit and at rest, automated DR workflows, and eliminating of secondary DR infrastructure. Challenges addressed during this infrastructure setup was initiating seeding bandwidth, replicated throttling, and regular DR drill validation through test failover. Can we go on to the next slide? Yeah. So, Jeevan, can you take this forward now?
Yes, Rishabh. So, so there are customer success offerings. So basically, if you're basically trying Azure for the first time, we provide proof of concept. So basically, we provide you some credits, and we set up your account, and we provide the real usage of Azure services. Apart from this, we also do have Power BI assessment, and we do provide you certain level of Power BI services, and we also give proof of concepts regarding this. And also, if you're already using Azure billing, our team will get in touch with you. We will analyze your billing, and we do provide the cost optimization solutions. And also, we provide Copilot licenses as a complementary for an organization to use Copilot to the extent. And also, we provide adoption and training throughout the year. So these are the customer success offering we do provide. So we have our clients. Basically, these are our client list, where we have been working with a set of customers globally. And apart from this, we do have a lot of customer from SMBs, startups as well. So we'll be taking Q&A sessions now. So you can drop down your questions. We have certain questions where Rushabh can provide you certain answers over that.
Okay, I'll be regulating this. Before we jump into question and answers, everyone, you can feel free to ask your questions either in the chat section, Q&A section, or just pop open menti.com and use the code again on the screen so that we all can see your questions right here on the slide itself. Secondly, yeah, Shubham, we can maybe enable mic for everyone. You can do a raise of hands and we'll enable mics and go ahead. You can just ask your questions and we can discuss those. With that, Rishabh, maybe we can take the first question of the day. So, what are the key difference between business continuity and disaster recovery?
So yeah, the key difference I think is business continuity ensure critical operations keeping running during a disruption. Disaster recovery only focus on restoring IT system after an incident. So business continuity can be assured with the operation being up and running 24/7, whereas we can consider disaster recovery as a downtime thing wherein we need some time to restore the current set of failure.
Okay, that's perfect. Thank you. So, we'll move on to the next question. What are the biggest mistakes organization make with business continuity and disaster recovery?
I think the planning part needs to be proper in this because what needs to be backup and how duration needs to be. While we are doing the backup, some organizations simply don't do the test run of it after performing the backup part. So test run are important. So I normally suggest around a test run every 6 months to see to it that the setup which we have done in the BCDR is running properly or not. So that is a miss which I have analyzed in many organizations. So yeah, that I would consider as a mistake.
Okay, great. I think that's a perfect answer, and I believe this question is the primary reason why we have Delta Airlines and Mayors on our slide today. So thank
Yes,
you for
right.
that. I believe that has answered. Sorry, we should have a few more questions, I believe. Yeah. How can we justify BCDR investments to the leadership?
Showing the cost of downtime and compliance risk. BCDR is an insurance that protects both revenue and reputation of the organization, because if a disaster has happened in your organization and you are not having a recovery plan, then the client would not be, looking forward to do business with you in the future, because you don't have a robust IT infrastructure which gives them the assurance that their data is secure. So I think BCDR is a perfect solution for that. And if we put it in a way where the business continuity would be not impacted by it, then I think the leadership would agree to go ahead with this.
Okay, perfect. Moving on to, I believe, the last question. How often should a company test its BDCR? And I think you already
I
answered that.
already, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
maybe
it's
if you can
like,
shed some more
yeah.
light. Yeah.
I think like 6 months to 12-month duration would be apt, but depending on the company size as well. If you have a very critical infrastructure, then I think we can also do a mock drill or mock test every 3 months for certain databases if required. But on an overall infrastructure level, if you consider it, then I think 6 months to 12 months would should be the ideal duration to do the testing part for this.
Okay, great. Perfect. So yes, I think if you have a dynamic setup and you have your operations distributed globally, that time frame should be a little smaller, maybe a quarter or 4 months. And yeah, if you have less number of offices or your dependency on on-premise less, and I think your time frame can be a little higher. That
Also, we
answers, I
can
believe. Yeah.
consider, yeah, and also we can consider the resources, how important is the resources and how
Mhm.
critical those are, and accordingly also we can plan.
Okay, that's perfect. All right. I think we haven't received any more questions via Menti. I believe we don't have any in the chat as well. So, everyone, we have enabled mics for you. So you can feel free, go ahead or give us a raise of hands and ask your questions. Ramanathan, sir, I believe you have a questions.
No, sorry, I just now joined only. Please continue.
Okay. All right. So, anyone else, if you have any questions, please feel free.
Yep, I have one question.
Yeah.
Is there any chances of data loss during the disaster recovery?
No, the data is replicated in real time, so there is no chance of any data loss, because it is the as it is as it is a mirror replication of the current setup. So there is no data loss when we talk about data recovery or disaster recovery.
Okay.
So is there any other question? Even if it is not related to this and you feel you want to understand some Azure related stuff, then also we are open for it. Okay then.
I think, Rushabh, there are no more questions for the day. If Thank you all again. Thank you for your time and thank you for joining the session today. We are recording and we'll be uploading this on our socials. Ideally, if you have any questions, any queries, or if you'd like to speak about BCDR, Azure, or anything related to cloud or IT, you can drop us an email or contact us at intelegain.com or visit us on www.intelegain.com. Again, thank you very much. Thank you for your time, and we wish you have a great day.
Yeah, thank you all for joining.
Thank you all.